The purpose of closing a project is to gain an appreciation of planned versus actual energy put into the project. Globally, most projects are not properly analyzed and closed with learned lessons implemented in the next project. Welcome to the study of project management. The name of this course is How to Effectively Close Out a Project. It will enable you to make a project work always and always. The learning objectives of this course are: number 1, to equip you with the tools and skills to close out your project appropriately. Number 2, to equip you with the needed skills to close out each unit of work. Number 3, to give you key competencies needed to live a productive and fulfilled life at work and at home. This course is the third of a 3-series course designed to build your project management skills. The first 2 were how to plan and design a project and how to build up and implement a project. We're excited that you're completing all 3 competencies here. All good things come to an end to make room for more good. So are you ready to complete the third part course on project management? Ready? Here it comes. The outline for today's course is: number 1, to set the context. Number 2, to ascertain the 3 steps critical to closing a project. Let's start with setting the context. This phase is equally important just as the planning and implementation phases. Though a significant number of project managers skip this phase, some close out prematurely or not at all. The purpose of closing a project is to gain an appreciation of planned versus actual energy put into the project. Globally, most projects are not properly analyzed and closed with learned lessons implemented in the next projects. At this stage, project postmortem is an essential element in closing your project successfully. Just as the name suggests, it is essential to identify elements that made your project successful or not.
A wise man once said, "To double your income, triple your investment in personal development." MyLeadershipFarm.com is an online learning platform for your personal development. Log on to MyLeadershipFarm.com, learn, have fun, earn a certificate, and double your income. MyLeadershipFarm.com. Fun online learning for everyone in the family.
Now let's take a look at the 3 steps to properly close out your projects. Step number 1 is to conduct an evaluation of the project's performance. First, do a self-introspection and analysis of your role in the management of the project. Evaluate the scope of the project and outline your wins and your misses. Next, meet with your team to analyze the objectives of the project. Identify the factors that made your project a success or a challenge. Allow everyone room to express their opinion. Harvest all the good and the bad of the processes. Once the key learnings are drawn out, appreciate each person's contribution to the project. Step number 2 is to bring the project to an end by finalizing activities. Every team lead must dot their I's and cross their T's. Each team lead must hand over their completed assignments to you and a report. Upon receipt, all administrative files associated with the project must be closed. Have a final meeting to debrief and bring closure. A third step is to design a post-evaluation report to be presented to the project stakeholders. Now, bring all the analysis into one report to be presented to the project stakeholders. For each of the main task areas, indicate in your report the following. Number 1, what worked and why it worked. Number 2, what did not work and why. Number 3, what are the key areas to improve and how do you improve them? In summary, to close out a project, you must go back to the beginning and work your way up to the now. Walk through the journey of the planning, design, building, and implementation stages. Query the monitoring and evaluation stages. Query the changes you had to make to the process to achieve your goals. In your final team meeting, dispassionately share a summary of how well the team did with the meeting deadlines, how well they did with achieving goals and objectives, how well they did with monitoring and staying within the budget, how well they did with allocating available resources, which are time, money, and the human resources, as well as materials. How well did they do with communicating with stakeholders? Finally, identify the key lessons learned that can be applied to future projects. Well done! You have just completed your lesson on how to effectively close out a project. It's now time to put your learning into action. As a gem step, develop a post-evaluation report of any project you have embarked on. Share your learnings with us. Until we see you next time, remember, we're here to cheer you on to your greatness. Thank you again for spending this time with us. Be sure to practice your gem step and share your experiences with us at ask@leaderfreak.org. See you soon.
Every day, over 50,000 thoughts run through your mind. How do you turn these thoughts into empowering personal development? Log on to myleadershipfarm.com and learn about personal development topics at your own pace and convenience. myleadershipfarm.com, online courses for everyone in the family. Who do you turn to for a quick tip on personal development? myleadershipfarm.com offers short, simple, and sweet online courses for everyone in the family. myleadershipfarm.com. Log on, learn, have fun, earn a certificate, and double your income. myleadershipfarm.com. Online courses for everyone in the family.